Hi, my name is Nick Manthei, and here's an important tip on class rules. Classroom rules can define expected behavior and conduct in the lesson. They offer a structure that all can see and understand. And lastly, teachers can refer to the established rules when classroom management breaks down. Some teachers choose to simply create their own rules and post them for all to see, while others create the rules with the students. Some lists are complicated, while others have 2 rules: be nice, work hard. What are your experiences with classroom rules? When a teacher creates the classroom rules, it is straightforward and saves time, as there does not need to be a discussion. When the students and teacher create the rules together, it does take time, usually 1 lesson period. But taking that time to set the rules instead of instructing something from the coursebook can actually save you time in the long run. How is that possible? This saves time because it is a set of rules created by everyone. Students are more likely to abide by them, and so time is not spent a month later to reconvey and reinforce the rules. Additionally, when formatting the rules with your students, you are given a chance for everyone to speak their mind, a chance to collaborate, and thus form strong bonds between one another. Whatever you decide, I think it is important to consider the language used in the rules. Do we want to frame the language as positive or negative? One rule I often have in my class is about food. Now, should the rule be no food or eat food before and after the lesson? The negative language of no food suggests a strict classroom atmosphere, while the positive language of the later suggests a calmer and more respectful classroom environment. What happens when a student breaks a rule? When do we remind them, and when do we discipline them? It is hard to give guidance on this because each situation is different. My personal belief about discipline comes from the idea that it is me that needs to change. I can do this with a lesson plan, building rapport with students, and coming to the lesson full of energy. As teachers, we need to work extra hard to make sure each activity and task is intentionally made for our students to reach higher levels of achievement. Only when the task or activity is made to match our students' abilities and interests can we see all students want to participate. If students do not abide by the rules, then I often ban them from the specific activity when they act it up. This has worked well in my classes, as students are upset they are missing out on something fun and engaging, and so they then learn to behave better to become more involved in the lesson. That being said, teenagers are notorious for mood swings, showing their independence and adjusting to their growing bodies. Knowing that their impulses may come from a variety of factors that could be out of your classroom, remind yourself to be nice and work hard to make your classroom a safe space for them. We need to be sympathetic to their many changes going through a teenager's life. The top tip here is to create classroom rules with positive language while also showing expectations of your students. These will help foster a safe and caring classroom environment with clear boundaries.